Bitter people, you're in for a treat. On today's That's Amaro, we're going to be doing a tincture of what? Dried lemongrass, you say? Now, when I was making this tincture, the lemongrass itself is so light in weight, and I was trying to reach 2 ounces of lemongrass to steep in the alcohol, and I couldn't have gotten there if I tried. I barely made it to 1 ounce. This is like half an ounce. Just kidding. It's like 3 ounces here. It looks like it would take up more volume. It doesn't. So you get a lot of bang for a little bit of buck. Good to know. So if you're going to be using it in a concoction, a little goes a long way in terms of ordering, but in terms of using, just the same. I got a delicious tincture out of 1 ounce of dried lemongrass. Let's taste it. Quite lemony, a little lemon pledgy, so it has that cleaning product vibe to it, which maybe you don't want to imbibe that, but boy, do you want to smell it, because that's a squeaky wood table, isn't it? A nice darker orangey brown, a little bit of amber quality to it, similar to the caraway seed vibe. Let's try. Coats the mouth quite nicely. Has sort of a lemon verbena quality to it because there's like an herbal mintiness to the lemongrass. It's more of a shock, this tincture, in the sense that I think because it's not so strong of an ingredient, it's not so alpha, it may ride the coattails of the liquid that it's riding on. Whereas some of the other ingredients are just like, boom, I'm here. I don't care what you put me on. I am me, whether it's liquid, solid, whatever. It's just like, oh, sorry, welcome. Of course, you own the world. This is like a little bit more meek, happy to just be invited. Which is odd because the aroma is so prominently pine salt. Let's try a little water. Doing a little bit of an arbitrary amount of water. I'm not trying to proof it down or anything to a specific ABV. I'm just trying to get a sense of what it's like when you add a bit of water. So it gets a little bit cloudier, loses some of that brownish amber hue, becomes a bit more golden yellow. I do feel like I just drank something that I wasn't supposed to. Like it was under the sink or in the pantry with the rest of the cleaning products, and I got into it. Like mommy and daddy weren't home, or mommy and mommy, or daddy and daddy weren't home. And I wanted to see what that fun blue and fun yellow little beverages were going to taste like.
Disclaimer. I'm no role model for this, but obviously don't drink cleaning products.
When you add the water, it definitely dilutes down that mouthfeel component that the just straight lemongrass tincture brought. Which is nice. It's good to know that if you dilute it, you still have some of that mouth coat, but it's not so prominent. There's like a little bit of nuttiness to it as well on the nose. It's citrusy, it's herbal, but there's a strange nuttiness to it that maybe it's just my nose, maybe it's just my olfactory that's throwing in a couple of strange scent lines in there. I put 2 almonds up my nose. Note to self, remove almonds from nose when sniffing tinctures. Eliezer? What do you think? Smell?
Can you blame a seafaring man for getting a little thirsty when he's been swabbing the deck of his ladyship all day?
Yeah, you've never been around a clean pirate ship in your life. Put me on there for 1 day, spick and span. This feels like it's on its way to limoncello. Like it already has some of that tart lemoniness, and if I just sweetened it up a bit more, it would be a really interesting lemongrass limoncello. Lemongrass cello. Any lemongrass cello makers out there? Have you made just a straight up lemongrass cello? Let me know. That sounds like you're getting into something real kinky, and I'm not gonna invade your space, but I wanna know if you're feeling relaxed in your home space where you do kinky stuff.
Ciao amici e amanti, come state? If it's okay, I will gloss over David's kinky outreach and just express to you that a lemongrass is not kinky, unless you think things full of potassium are kinky. Bananas, anyone? Lemongrass, or citronella, is often used in the Southeast Asian menu and is also helpful to get rid of a pesky mosquito that just want to give a little itchy kisses to your skin. It is a good digestive aid for reducing bloating, and it would be very interesting botanical to use in an Amaro or a bitter for a hint of herbaceous lemon. But be careful how much you use. It is very light in its dried form. Too much, and it could be a wamabama thank you mama. Huh? Eliezer, put down the window cleaner, eh?
I'm thirsty.
No, Eliezer.
I'm making a Windex cello.
No, Eliezer, cazzo. I have to go, amici. Ciao a tutti.
It's a time to make Amaro, yesterday and not tomorrow. If you like a bitter taste, this a time you will not waste.